pretty glass things that sit around that are just there to look pretty. Or if you're drinking from a real glass, did you go running through the house with it?
No.
What could happen if you were playing with something that's made out of glass?
It would poke you.
Could poke you? What else could happen?
Blood could come out.
Right. What happens if you let go of it?
It breaks.
It could hit the floor and crash. It'd break everywhere. You'd have glass all over the floor. And little bitty bits of glass can get into your skin and cut you. And it can really hurt and irritate. So let's see. Safety Chief, we're going to remember that we're not going to play with glass objects. Can we remember that? Let's tell Safety Chief, don't play with glass objects. That's right. And let's tell Safety Chief a big goodbye, and then we'll go tell a friend that special message. Say goodbye.
Bye.
And bye, Safety Chief. Here we go. Start your engine. Turn the siren. And let's get ready to tell our friend that important message from Safety Chief today. We're driving through town, and we're stopping and knocking at doors, and we're saying, Safety Chief has an important message for us. Listen so we can tell you. And here we go. And we're driving. And we're thinking of all of our friends' houses that we can stop and tell. And here we are back at Romper School. Now let's see. Let's pretend like you've come to my house. Everybody knock on my door. Let me hear you knock. Knock, knock. Oh, I hear the door. Okay, let me answer the door. Well, hello, all of you fire chiefs. Do you have a message for me today?
Yes.
What's the message?
Never run around with glass.
Never run around with glass. That's right. Don't ever play with glass objects. Let's see. What could happen if you play with glass objects? You can break them, and you can cut yourself, can't you?
And it'll be tiny.
Yes, a little bitty tiny piece of glass can really cut into your skin, too. That's a good message. I do hope you'll tell someone that important message today. And we're going to put our fire engines away and our fire hats away. And while we do that, we have a special message just for you.
Romper will be back after these messages.
Hooray for Hollywood and those fabulous backstage film musicals of the 30s and 40s. It was Sing and Dance, Will the Show Go On, and Always Happily Ever After. Evansville Civic Theater presents the Great American Backstage Musical, a delightful musical entertainment for the entire family. The show goes on weekends, January 2nd through the 17th at 8:15 p.m., with Sunday matinees 2:15 on January 4th and the 11th. To make reservations for the Great American Backstage Musical, call 479-3474.
On the Muppet Show, we have music and comedy, and our guest star is
Al Linden.
When the Saints go marching in, when the Saints go marching in, I want to be in that number when the Saints go marching in.
fun for the whole family on the Muppet Show.
For a change.
You know that we have been talking about measuring things this week. What is this thing?
Measuring.
Yes, but it has a special name. What's its name? I do hope you remember, because I want you to learn this. Because you're here on Romper Room School to learn things. Thank you, Angie. She remembered. It's a meter stick, right. It's a meter stick. And a meter stick has lots of little bitty measurements on it. And if you had a little bitty measurement that's just that wide, where the one is, what's that called? 1 cent. Right, Whitney, 1 centimeter. Say that with me. 1 centimeter. Now, make sure you remember this, because we're getting ready to play a game with what we're learning. Now, that if you go all the way over to the 10, okay, so that's about that far, see? That's called a decimeter. Say that with me. Decimeter. And there are 10 decimeters on our meter stick, but that's a decimeter. Now, let's see if we remember our 3 words. Meter. Meter is the real long one, isn't it? Okay, and then a centimeter is real little. Make a centimeter with your fingers. About that big is a centimeter. Can you do that? Centimeter. Okay, and then a decimeter. Say that with me. Decimeter is about that long, all right? Now we're ready to play our game. And we're going to start with Whitney. Whitney, come up here and stand with me. Today I have some things in our touch and tell box, but this time, Whitney, they're either a centimeter long, or a decimeter long, or it's a meter long. And you have to decide which it is. All right, and that's all she has to do. So you can even look at it today, because that'll be all right. All right, so stick your hand in there and just pull out something in our box. Okay, now turn around so our friends at home can see it. There's a little toy. Now, do you think that toy is a centimeter, a decimeter, or a meter? She thinks it's a meter. Do you think that's what it is? Let's see. Do you think it's a meter long? Oh, my goodness. Is that a meter long? No. Well, is it a centimeter or a decimeter?
Decimeter.
You're right, I think. Let's put it and see if it goes right to our 10. If you put it on there, it goes right to our 10, doesn't it? This toy, little toy, is a decimeter long. That's how long it is, a decimeter long. Very good.